Hey, it's Genevieve with iPIVOT-now, here today to talk about a teeny tiny tip and trick to help you absorb more calcium. So given the holidays and all these yummy treats that are available to us, I thought, what is doable for making a tiniest of change? How about breakfast, right? So breakfast. Most of us think, what could be 100% healthier than a big old bowl of wheat bran and milk? It is. It's an excellent choice of fiber, but when you're eating that concentrated wheat bran, that shredded wheat or fiber one, when you're eating it with milk, that actually inhibits the absorption of calcium. So that's not necessarily saying that you cannot eat your cereal with milk. You absolutely can eat your cereal with milk. It just means that the milk consumed in that sitting doesn't really count towards your 1200 milligram intake, as well as the small adjustment you might need to make is waiting 2 hours between the time that you eat your wheat bran and milk and that you take your calcium and vitamin D supplement. Because if you take your supplement right while you're eating your cereal, given the high amount of phthalates, that inhibits the absorption of calcium, so you're not getting the calcium from the milk, you're not getting the calcium from the supplements, so what's the point? So just that teeny tiny change of waiting 2 hours between your wheat bran cereal and taking your supplement. So what's something else? Maybe you don't eat wheat bran cereal in the morning. Maybe you're like our family. Maybe you have some type of toast or a bagel with peanut butter or nut butter on it. So what if you looked at the label and made one tiny little adjustment? We might be surprised at the amount of sugar and salt in our food. Some people might be, some people might not. There's been research with osteoporosis. Some has said excessive salt increases your risk for osteoporosis. Then that was disputed, and other research teams said excessive sugar leads to a greater risk factor in osteoporosis. So either way, the jury's still out, but in my mind, what the take-home message is, excessive amounts of sugar and excessive amounts of salt are not good for us. We probably know that, and especially if you have one of the lifestyle diseases like diabetes or cardiovascular. So I can just share for our family the teeniest of changes we made. We shifted our peanut butter from a commercial brand that was high in sodium, very high in sugar, to here's a brand, Crazy Richards, 100% peanuts, creamy. It has 0 grams of sodium, 2 grams of sugar. Or considering we have a nut allergy, we switched to almond butter, creamy almond butter, Trader Joe's, no salt. No, Trader Joe's is not a sponsor of ours, although they're welcome to become one. We love Trader Joe's. But this has no salt and 1 gram of sugar. So really what I'm just suggesting is, again, back to that awareness. Check out the label of something that you consume regularly in your breakfast, and what's the smallest change perhaps that you can make so that you can help you and your family take charge of your health and well-being. That's it. Over and out.